Please tell us what's popping this time.
Ciara is what's popping this time, and social media is reacting to the lyrics to a new song that she previewed for her people on her social media. And the song is titled "For the Girls That Don't Need a Man."
Ooh.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, but she does have a man, a husband.
Thank you. So she's back in the booth, and she's trying to, put together a new song for the Independent Woman Anthem. And she did release the track on her social media. Again, the title is "For the Girls That Don't Need a Man." And people on social media are reacting to it. And she goes on to quote this. This is Ciara. Under the song, she went on to say, "The most dangerous woman of all is the one who refuses to rely on your sword to save her because she carries her own." And she went on to quote somebody called R.H. Sin. Then she's like, "Powerful, independent women." So days later, people were like, what's happening? Okay, what are you talking about? And yet you're a happily married woman. Like, make it make sense. Why are you singing this song? So someone on social media went on to say, "This is for the girls that get their own money." Actually, this is the lyrics in the song. "This is for the girls that get their own money. This is for the girls that don't need no man. This is for the girls that are in love with their self. This is for the girls that done did it by themselves. This is for the girls that are independent." Of course, goes to spell the word I, and you know how to spell independent. So people are like, what are you talking about? How are you going to start singing a song about being an independent woman, yet you are in your husband's house spending his money?
It's something
and
that's
being
been
loved on.
pointed out a number of times. People have warned, especially black women, against these sort of music icons who might be selling them a lie. Because if you think of many of the power anthems that have been released by black R&B artists, right?
Yeah.
About empowering women and standing on their own, these songs tend to come from women who are happily married. So meanwhile, they're releasing songs telling their female audience to not bow down to any man, to not take no man's BS, and to be strong and you can do it on your own. You go, girl. Meanwhile, they're happily married. Beyonce being perhaps one of the most pernicious examples, to the left, all this, how many anthems has she sang? And now Ciara with this, also happily married with very successful men who appear to love them very much. So I can see how some people would take issue with that and be like, yo, why are you the one telling us this? Because even you don't believe what you're singing.
Exactly. So let me just read you some of the responses. Somebody says she's preaching independence, not stay single. You can be independently married. I don't understand how that makes sense. But she goes on to say, you can be independently married or independently single too. Don't act slow in the comment section. Another person went on to say, this is embarrassing to watch a married woman sing a song like this. You do not care about the black women in your community. You could easily make love songs since you are in love with your husband, but you're purposely choosing to make a song that will encourage the women in our community to stay single, but that's what sells and makes money. Please make it make sense. Bring back love songs. I totally agree with this one. Another one says that us women not playing in 2023, go off sis. We finally learning to put ourselves first and walking away from anything that isn't aligning with our purpose or giving us the desires of our heart. And I love this for us. Let's go. I completely don't agree. But one of my favorite tweets, this lady went on and said, Ciara, please stop this now. Okay, we are tired of being independent. We want a life like yours. Please stop promoting this type of music. We want to go home straight to be loved on like you.
It's kind of like, I think every girl has that female friend who's always telling her to not take any crap from her man, that I don't cook. I can never cook for a man. I can never the super uber feminist who's like, the ball busting, hard chick who will espouse all these views, will tell all her female friends to treat their men like crap. Meanwhile, for her, when she's at home with her man, she's docile, submissive, and all of those things, right?
For me personally, I don't have any problem with her lyrics. It's just that only phrase where she says, this is for the girls who are doing it for themselves and don't need a man. if she had just left that don't need a man, like why get the men involved in this? I think women should learn to flourish in their own lane, flourish as an individual, grow, align yourself with your goals and whatever it is that you want, and then later allow a man in your space if you want him to, because you can also choose not to have a man. But I think if you start saying you don't need a man, I think this just goes on to put men in this one big clasper that they're useless and not necessary at all.
Wait, you don't think we are useless?
No, maybe you, Fatboy, but maybe you, but others no.
Wow. She had to do me dirty like that.
You set yourself
All
up.
right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that interesting story from Ciara. I wonder if this in some way might spell doom for her marriage. Because who knows? Maybe deep down, that's what she thinks. Maybe she's planning an exit. And so she's trying to convince herself that she don't need no man.
That could be it too.
So that she can exit the situation.
That could be it too. And I hope it's not the case because I like Russell.
Yeah, but he's a simp and you know how it ends with simps
What
always.
you mean? I'm a Russell. I'm over here. Hit me in the DMs.